Yo, what's up guys, welcome to another video, and in today's video what I have for you guys is episode 3 of the Gold Guide series on Black Ops 4. And in today's episode we're going to be going through the Spitfire Smg, and arguably this is the worst gun in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys would find it easier to do the pistol gold than this gun. Honestly, the amount of recoil and the damage of this gun is just horrible. It's like the Vesper back from Black Ops 3 but with twice as much recoil and twice as less damage than the Vesper from Black Ops 3. It's absolutely horrible. I hated every single second I was playing with this gun, but in this video I think I got some useful tips for you guys to get the gun gold. Obviously I've got the gun gold, I've got diamond SMGs, and if you watch the whole series then you're gonna be good enough to get all your guns gold. I'm nearly done with dark matter, so probably a video on dark matter coming soon to the channel, but besides that let's just jump right into the video. So I've mentioned before in numerous videos in the past that it's really important that you aim for the head as soon as you can. As soon as you see someone, just aim for the head. And it's more important this time than with any other gun before in the series, because this gun has so much recoil. You can't really aim into the body and it will just flop into someone's head. You really have to focus on getting that headshot and hitting them in the head. You can't rely on recoil, you can't really rely on just lucky headshots. Sometimes it will happen if you're trying to get lucky headshots if you're just playing with the gun, but I would really recommend you just aim for the heads, and I'm pretty sure it's going to come pretty quickly. Another thing I want to mention is play on small maps, or at least if you're not lucky enough like I was, because if you guys didn't know, there's like a small glitch to play the same map over and over again on Black Ops 4. You know how you play a map and in the voting screen it goes grey. You can still vote for the same map. I don't know if it's a known glitch or it's just an accident. Maybe it's going to get patched soon, but I was playing pretty much firing range over and over again, and firing range is probably the best map to get your SMGs done, just because it's so close quarters. People like to camp on this map, people like to use LMGs, snipers, whatever, and it's just easy for you to get headshots at this point, because if someone's standing in one place you can flank. And that's another thing I really want to touch upon. You have to kind of learn how to flank. You can't really go out full with this gun and just go full on Rambo. You can't really do that with this gun, just because on hardcore you're gonna get melted in one shot or two shots, and with this gun it's gonna take you like a mag to even hit someone. So you can't really go full on out, you can't really go Rambo. So you have to learn how to flank properly. You have to learn where your enemies stay, what positions they're in, like I was doing in this game. I've got like 7-8 headshots at this point in the gameplay, and that's what you kind of have to do on these smaller maps. If you can't play those smaller maps like firing range, slums, then maybe try kind of picking your position in a certain map. For example, icebreaker, you can stick to the inside of the submarine or wherever it is in the middle of the map and just wait for people to come out. You can't really be the person rushing around, running around the map with this gun out, because you're not going to be hitting a lot of shots and you're not going to be any help to your team. Another thing I want to talk about is obviously the game modes. Any hardcore game mode for this gun is good enough. I would really recommend either hardcore domination or hardcore TDM like I was playing in this game mode, just because hardcore TDM is a really quick game mode. Games go by really quick. People tend to kind of camp in this, and it's a really easy way to get your headshots done. Okay, so as you guys could see, I was showing you guys the class setup that I would run with the Spitfire, and one that I was running for most of my way to get it this gun gold. And that's pretty much a universal class setup that you pretty much need to have if you want to play hardcore or core. It doesn't really matter. This gun doesn't have a grip. Let's start off with that, which is a huge disappointment, because if this gun had grip, this gun would be amazing. Imagine if this gun had grip and grip too. That would be absolutely amazing. This gun would be a melt. But besides that, obviously I was running some of the basic attachments that you really need on an SMG, which was ELO, or you can pretty much choose any of the smaller sights in the game. If you're that kind of person that's using recon or some massive sight for this gun, please don't. You're gonna have a much harder time getting your guns gold if you're using those massive sights on SMGs or some irrelevant guns. If you're using those big sights on like ARs or LMGs, then of course that will help you aim for the head or snipers. But if you're using it on an SMG or some other weird gun, then please don't, because it's just going to ruin your experience, and it's just going to make you or the situation much worse. So I'd recommend running either the reflex sight or the ELO sight, two of the most comfortable sights in my opinion. And obviously quick draw to snap your aim on quicker, and laser sight to have better hip fire accuracy, and extended mags, just because this gun pretty much shreds through bullets, and you're going to be ending up with pretty much no bullets by the time you kill 2 or 3 people. So I would really recommend scavenger and extended mags. I kind of moved on to my perks there already, and in perk 2 I would really recommend either lightweight or gung ho, just because you want to have that quicker running speed or quicker aiming speed. If you're using quick draw and you're using gun ho, then obviously you're gonna have like more of an advantage in aiming and snapping your aim on someone else if they do not run those perk or attachments. And the last thing is ghost. Obviously ghost is really important. You're going to be playing with an SMG on hardcore, you're going to be running pretty much all the time, and ghost is pretty much really useful. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're still waiting to see more episodes of this series to come on the channel. I promise I'm gonna upload more. It's kind of a shady area because I need to grind to get my guns done first before I make a video. So I need to kind of grind first and then make a video after. I need to find all the tips. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, it was Super Mikey signing out. Have a great day. Peace.
Illuminati, cause of my profit, pull up in poltergeist. You had a nigga that's popping, bitch, you got nothing, bitch, you ain't do it right. Traveling across the country, I been getting money, say you get